Do you want to increase your earning in 2026? The EU needs about 20 million techies by 2030, but only 12 million are currently skilled. That leaves an 8 million skill gap in the tech market. Here are top 5 tech jobs that you should be aware of in 2026. Number 5 is agentic AI, or autonomous agents. These are autonomous systems that are able to plan and execute tasks with minimal human involvement. Number 4 is Python or SQL. That's the backbone of AI and data. Number 3, cybersecurity. This is now increased with the increase in AI threats and with the introduction of the NIS2 rule. Number 2 is cloud computing. This involves the use of AWS, Azure, or GCP, which is the Google Cloud Platform. And number 1 is artificial intelligence or machine learning, which is autonomous computer systems which model human intelligence or training them with data. Now, throughout this week, I'm going to be diving deep into each of these skill areas. Follow me to stay tuned. Thank you. Now let's talk about agentic AI. What is it? This is AI that doesn't just answer questions, but actually thinks, plans, and executes multi-tasks or multi-step tasks independently. Okay, so an example is one AI tool or agent that researches jobs, filters them by AI skills, and applies to the top 3. This is a series of tasks all in one, and by just saying go, this agent can do all 3 of them. Now, there are certain roles that applies to the skill of building this. There's agentic AI engineer, there's AI workflow specialists. And how can you develop the skill? Number 1, the basic language to learn is Python. Number 2, check out langchain.com to learn how to build agents. Number 3, check out Crew AI for tutorials on how to build AI agents. Start building and actually push your work to a GitHub repo. Why is this important? This is an emerging tech powerhouse and is replacing a lot of routine jobs. Drop a comment with your current job and I'll let you know how you can apply agentic AI to it. Thank you. All right, so today we're talking about Python and SQL. Now, without these 2 areas, there would be no AI, okay? So I want to give them their flowers. No AI without Python or SQL. So what is it? Python can be used to code anything, okay? So whether it's scripting or automation, you can do it with Python. Now, SQL, on the other hand, is used to query data. Now, 80% of data or AI jobs require this skill, okay? As an IT professional, you can use SQL to store, query, or manipulate data. Now, combining these 2, engineers are able to power machine learning models, okay? A good place to learn skills in this area would be Code Academy, okay? If you're a Python or SQL professional, please drop more links that you use to develop your skill here so that more people can learn. Thank you. Today, we're looking at cybersecurity. What is it? It actually involves protecting data and networks from hackers. Now, this is not like in the movies. This is real reporting and monitoring. The roles include things like a security analyst or SIEM engineer. SIEM is an acronym for Security Information and Event Management. The task includes scanning vulnerabilities, responding to incidents of cyber threat. How do you get into this industry? You need to learn how to monitor logs using SIEM tools, how to investigate threats, which include tracing IPs or blocking attacks, or how to report and remediate, which include patching or training users to avert cyber threats. You can develop yourself at websites like TryHackMe or take certifications in CompTIA Security Plus. Why is it important? AI threats are now exploding and company networks are constantly under attack. So this is actually a noble profession within the tech space because the goal is to protect people. Let us know what tools you're using to develop in this area so that more people can learn. Thank you. Okay, so today we're talking about cloud computing. In the top 5 tech skills to learn in 2026, the number 2 skill is cloud computing. Every company is moving away from on-premise networks to cloud networks. You can store apps and run them in the cloud using tools like AWS, which is built by Amazon, Azure, which is built by Microsoft, or GCP, which is built by Google. How can you do this? You can deploy an app by uploading the code to any of these platforms, and you can actually auto-scale as your users increase. You can take advantage of the databases within these platforms for storage at an unlimited scale. And you can actually deploy this in a serverless environment, which means you only pay per use. Now, certifications that you can take in this area include the AWS Certified Cloud Professional. And I actually have a video that I've done on how to take and pass this certification. And I'll drop the link in the comment section. Thank you. Weakness is not just your inability to exert physical strength. When you can't put action to your words, that is weakness. It means we can't trust what you say. When people roll their eyes whenever you say, I'll do it, your leadership is already over. Your words are a credit score. Every broken promise is like a missed payment. What you say should match what you do. So in teams, people trust leaders whose small promises are reliable. So there are 3 pointers I want to give you here. Number 1, credibility is built in tiny moments. When you said, I'll be there, be there. When you say, I'll reply, reply. Keep confidence. Number 2, that's what is called the credibility compound effect. Each word adds interest. Each broken word bonds months of trust. Practice one simple thing this week. Say less and do more. Promise half and do double. Give power to your words starting today. If Beast Games or any other reality show that you watch on television is your only picture of success, you would think that greed is a strategy. Now, these games feature huge prize money, people lying to get ahead in the game or throwing each other under the bus just to win. And sometimes you feel bad for the people in the game because you think they do not have a choice. There's a way that you can develop a value system to help you ahead of time. And I'll show you 3 things today. Number 1, prioritize people over prices. So don't trade relationships for payouts. Number 2, value purpose over popularity. So don't do whatever violates your conscience. And number 3, value process over jackpots. So choose steady faithfulness over one big win. Because real leaders make a decision of what not to sell. Their integrity, their calling, and their people. Okay? This week, make a decision where you leave money on the table to protect your values.